So YouTube, welcome back. I had to take a little break, just to like get my energy back. So let's just dive straight into it. As you can see on my screen right now, you can see the amount of logs we've gotten so far. We have over 200K. That's 216,263 logs basically in the space of a week because I had to change this to a week basically. And you can see how much logs we've gotten already. Uh, right now, I'm actually just going to check and see how much log we've gotten into like the Windows server that we actually created. You know, that's the host name basically. It's a win. That's the host name. And look at that, guys. We already have 132,000 logs already just in the Windows server. That's a lot of logs. That's why it's quite important when you kind of like can fine tune your logs basically to get like basically generate certain things you want because this can be quite overwhelming. As a SOC analyst, this is what you go through daily. Imagine you going through all those logs and you probably get tired. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna open up one. Let's just see what's going on. Um, let's see. You can see it right here. I don't know if you can. I'll take it up a bit. We have a login failed. You can see someone basically tried logging into the system and basically failed. We thank God for that. And it has an event code of 4625. That's an event ID basically stating the failed login. Um, 4624 is a successful login. Yeah, I think, yeah. So that's a failed login. You can see right here it says failure, you know. Yeah. But anyway, let's just dive straight into today's video. So today, what we're actually going to be doing today is installing Sysmon. Sysmon is a tool that's part of like the Sys internal. It's a tool basically used for monitoring and getting informations on either file creations, process creations, even logon attempts, basically. So right now, we're going to RDP into the Windows server so we can actually you know install Sysmon. So I'm just gonna RDP. I need to bring this on my screen also. Uh, just give me a minute right now. I'm gonna add that to the screen. Um, Windows RDP. Okay, guys. I guess you guys can see that on the screen. I'll just make that a little bit bigger. You know. All right. So I'm just gonna verify if that's the IP address. Let's just go back to the virtual. Oh yeah, that's the IP address. So I'm gonna log into that. As we can see, 78141247169. We're gonna connect to that device. It's gonna ask us for the password. I need to copy that out because I don't remember it. I couldn't even remember it because it was a random password, you know what I mean? Okay. That's not on my screen, but I'm gonna put down the screen right now. Oh yeah, I think you guys can see that on the screen. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we've logged in basically into the Windows server, and that's where we're gonna be working with. Let me down a full screen. So like I said, basically we're gonna be installing Sysmon. So to do that, we're gonna search for Sysmon. Try and see if I can find Sysmon. Okay, guys, the browser is open. So now we're gonna basically search for Sysmon. Sysmon, like I said, it's part of like the sys internal basically. So that's it. So the latest version is a 15.15. I don't know, probably when next you guys see this, it might be a different version, but the newest version of the Sysmon is a version 15.15. So all we gotta do is basically download Sysmon, click on that button, and I think it should, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, let's go to folder. I'm just gonna expand my screen. You guys probably might not see me, which is fine. You can still hear my voice. So right now I'm gonna extract the device from the folder, the Sysmon folder, which is this. No. So I'm gonna right click and click on extract all, extract. So what we're gonna do next after this is we're basically gonna download the configuration files for Sysmon. So there's actually a configuration file from Sysmon. We don't need this anymore. Actually, don't need that. All right, so basically going to download the files for the configuration files basically for Sysmon. So I'm just going to search for what's it called? Sysmon, and I don't even know how to pronounce, but OLAF, Olaf. I don't know. Sounds like an elf thing. I don't know. Just to me, innit? That's how it just sounds to me. Configuration. And have from up. Okay. All right, we're good to go. So yeah, this is the one we're interested in right now. So we're gonna scroll all the way down, and the file we're interested in is the sysmon config.xml. XML stands for extensible markup language. So I'm just gonna open that up. I don't know if it's markup or makeup. No, I think it's markup. Okay, I'm just gonna open this up so I can see everything. So we're gonna click on raw, and we are basically gonna right click and click save as. So I'm gonna save this in the sysmon directory. So now we've done that. So we're gonna open PowerShell, so Windows PowerShell. Just gonna scroll right down, and we're gonna search for Windows PowerShell. Well, let's search PowerShell. PowerShell. I'm gonna right click and run as administrator. Well, usually, I think if you just open it up, it basically runs as an admin. An admin gives you a higher privilege, to probably do certain things. Um, okay. All right. So we are gonna change over to the directory that has the sysmon file. Let's see if I can find the file path. CD. Mm, okay. I think we're good. I think it's the same directory, same file path. So I'm just gonna paste that up here. I didn't type B. Uh, then yeah, as you can see, we are in the downloads directory right now. If you type in dir, yeah, you can see the sysmon file. It's right there. You can also see Chrome because we also installed Chrome. That's why it's right there. And the zip, sysmon zip. You know. All right, guys. Just because I need the whole screen so I can really see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna make it full like this. So right now we're gonna search for services. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna open that up. I'll just pop that right here, and we'll close this down a little bit because it's too many, um, you know, tabs open, so I don't need that. So many tabs open. Then we're gonna search for event viewer. Okay. So if we basically go through the services, I think we should be able to find Sysmon part of this. It should probably be running, maybe or not. Let's just see if we're gonna be able to find Sysmon as among the services. Sysmon. Now we wouldn't see it because we haven't actually, you know, we wouldn't see it because we have actually haven't installed it yet. So that's why you can see it's not there. Yeah, that's why you can see it's not there. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to install it. Then I'm going to show you guys again the on the services to see if it's running. You know what I mean? So okay, guys. So right now we're basically going to be installing Sysmon into the Windows server. As you previously had seen, I went through the event viewer and also the services, and we couldn't find Sysmon. I don't think we went through event viewer. So before I actually hit the command, as you can see, I already typed it out. We have an execute command, dot slash sysmon64 dot exe slash I sysmon config. Basically, that's just basically the command. But before I hit that, let's just go through, um, services one more time and event viewer, so you can just see that we don't have it installed. As you can see, this is within S, as you can see on the screen, and there is no sysmon basically. And if we also go, oh my bad. If we also go to the event viewer, um, let me see if I can take that up. Okay. So basically, if you come down to the application and services logs, and you come down all the way to Microsoft, which is this, and you come down all the way to Windows, you should be able to find Sysmon if it's installed on it, but at this time it's not. So as you can see, S, we don't have Sysmon. So right now I'm just going to basically install Sysmon into the device. Oh, come on. Okay, guys, so let's hit that command. I just have to pop this up on my screen. Um, so basically just accepted it. As you can see, we have Sysmon literally installed on the system. So what we're going to be doing next actually is we're going to be ingesting Sysmon logs and also the Windows Defender's logs into the Elasticsearch. Now that we have Sysmon, like I said originally, um, Sysmon basically is used to monitor for things like file creation, network connections, probably login attempts, field logins, and things like that. So right now we're going to basically be ingesting some logs. You know, let's even see if we can find Sysmon. Let's just see. You know what? I'm actually gonna close this up so we can probably just reload. I don't know why it's not. Okay. Okay. Now we're good. Um, just a quick check before we go into our Elasticsearch. Search for services. I just want to see if it's gonna pop up there real quick. Okay, services. Sysmon. We have Sysmon. As you can see, it's right here. That's it. Sysmon. You can see now it's installed basically into the device. You know, you guys can see right here, we've got Sysmon basically installed into the device, which is great. Um, yeah, I know it's there already. So you know what? We're just gonna go on to the next phase. Since that's Elasticsearch and add integration. So we're gonna click on add integration. Then we're gonna search for the Windows events, Windows event logs. Nice search. Yeah, I can search. So Windows. So you can see right here the custom Windows event log. Select and pass logs from any Windows event log channel with Elastic agents. So basically what it kind of means is like you can collect logs from the Windows machine using an Elastic agent, through like a pipeline, It gives a little brief, you know, like description about what it does, Custom Windows event log package allows you to ingest events from Windows event logs channel, you know. Well, yeah, so I'm gonna click on add custom event log and integration name. I'm gonna name this my sock dash Windows dash sysmon. My sock dash Windows dash sysmon. I think that's good. Description. I'm gonna also put description for this, and we could just say collecting or just collect sysmon logs. Okay, collect sysmon logs. Okay, so now for the channel name of the Windows event log, e.g. Microsoft Windows dash PowerShell operational. So we're basically gonna find this on the Windows server itself. So I'm just gonna make this big so I can see. So now I actually need to open the event viewer. Basically I didn't want to open it before, but now I have to. So yeah, we're gonna open the event viewer to see if we can find that there. So just gonna wait a little bit for that to pop up. So now that we have the event viewer open, now we just need to find Sysmon. Okay, gosh. Microsoft, Windows. So now we just go find Sysmon. We should be able to find Sysmon right here. Yeah, look at that. That's Sysmon. Okay, operational. Um, properties. I think yeah. So I think we're gonna basically copy the log path. Yeah, I think. Oh no, actually, it's the full name. Yeah. Copy that. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna paste that right here. Just as it says. So where to add this integration, existing host. So we're gonna select soft Windows policy and save and deploy. I think that's it. The action will update one agent. See, that's the agent policy already used by some agents. So you see what I'm saying? It basically updates like policies into every agent. That's why it's quite good. You have like a fleet server that can, you can update policies all through. So I'm just gonna click on save and deploy, and let's see what it does for us. They will load in. Yeah, as you can see, we've updated the custom Windows event logs. Actually, it's right here. My sock win Sysmon. That's the integration policy. So now basically we are ingesting logs from Sysmon using Sysmon into the SIM itself. Okay. So now we're also going to add the Windows Defender's log. Um, so I think we're going to go back just the same way we did this. Mm, Okay, this is gonna be my sock dash win dash defender. Okay, so basically collecting defender's log. So collect defender's logs. And the channel name, we're gonna find that also. I think we can find that in the event viewer also. I'm just gonna pop this up. You should be able to find Windows Defender. Yeah, that's it. Just the same way, right click operational, copy these, and we copy this. Mm, so basically, one of like the purpose of this is because you can kind of like select the setting kind of like, fine tune it to select certain kind of logs you want to ingest into the sim because there are tons of like events like you could literally, generate into the logs. But when you can actually kind of like fine tune it and pick certain things you want, it makes it easier, like like failed logon attempts, uh, successful logon attempts, uh, file creation, setting things that are very important to you and to the organization itself, like in general. You don't want to invest everything, you know what I mean? Okay, so what we're gonna do now is let's see if we can find like certain numbers for like the Windows Defender's event ID. So I'm just gonna Google search Windows Defender event ID. Um, as you can see, they got different like event IDs like for setting things. Like the event ID 1000 states an anti-malware scan started, basically telling you that like there's a scan going on, checking for malware. You have the event ID 1001 also saying anti-malware scan finished, so he got different things basically. Well, I think the event ID we kind of interested in is 1116. Yeah. So this is an event ID stating the anti-malware platform detected the malware or other potential unwanted software. So basically, if let's say on your device, basically, I say basically a lot, innit? But yeah, well, let's say on your device you'll have a phishing email sent to an employer, and basically that employer clicks on that link, and it kind of like installs a malware onto that device. This event ID, this log will be generated, and it will be sent basically into the SIM, stating, oh, a malware has been detected, and unauthorized software basically is running on this device, and it gives you a head start, I mean, like you could now query more into this and kind of like investigate, trying to know what type of malware it is, who created the malware, where it's coming from, and if he's trying to do something more malicious, you know what I mean, like probably exfiltrate data, trying to steal some data or something like that. But yeah, so event ID 1116 says that, you know, it gives you the threat name, gives you an ID, it tells you also the severity. Is it going to be low, moderate, high? It gives you a file path and so on. So yeah, it's quite good. Let's just go back to, I think we already copied this, but if I didn't, I'm just going to copy this one more time. Oh no, I already did. I already did. So we're going to go back into our integration. Yeah. Click on advanced on the event ID is We're gonna input say 116. Another event ID is 117. I'm gonna show you what that is also. 1117 and 5601. Yeah, that is ones we are interested in. So let's see what 117 is. The anti-malware platform performed an action to protect your system from malware. So you also get a log basically stating that your anti-malware, if you have an anti-malware basically on your device and he has actually, proactively, removed that malware, you also get a log stating that has happened, you know what I mean? Then let's see what 5601 is. We'll go 5601. Oh no, my bad. 5001, not 5601. Okay, real-time protection disabled. This is a good one also because if let's say an intruder gets into your device and they disable that, you also get a log. So that gives you like a thought process, like why would anyone or why would an employee, disable real-time protection because you need that. So that's also why we're also ingesting that also because when we perform the attack on the Windows server, we are going to disable the real-time protection and you're gonna see that log basically. So yeah, so let's move forward. I hope I didn't type 5601 here. I did. I don't know why I thought about 5601. Oh, now I know why I thought about 5601. Because it's the port number for Elasticsearch. I think it's just stuck in my head or in my head. But yeah, so we have that. So we're gonna move forward. Yeah, we're gonna scroll down. Existing policy. Click on Windows policy, then save and deploy. So you're just gonna wait for that to deploy. Yeah, and that's done. We have the Windows Defender and also the Sysmon, which is great. So that's the so what we're gonna do now is like I said, we're gonna actually test see if we're gonna get any logs regarding the Windows Defender. So I'm actually gonna disable real-time protection on this device, if you just mind me popping it up. I'm gonna disable the real-time protection on this. So we're gonna go to the Windows security. I don't need this anymore. I don't need you also. Let's search for Windows Windows security. So if we click on uh, virus and threats protection, then we go manage settings, manage settings. Yeah, down here. You can see the real-time protection. So we're going to turn this off. Now it's turned off. Let's see if we get any. If we're going to get any logs on that. Disable from event viewer. Okay, so let's go event viewer. And we go to Microsoft window. Windows Defender. We should be able to find the event ID 5001. Oh, you can see event ID 5001 Windows Defender, Microsoft Defender antivirus. I should be able to read this. I'm trying to see if I can. I don't know why it's not showing proper. But if you can see here, the message states to Microsoft Defender antivirus, real-time protection, scanning for malware and other potential unwanted software was disabled because the event viewer also kind of like gives you information. It gives you information basically on what's going on in the device. As you can see, we have it there. Picked it up. That was the first one right here. And you can see the time. That shows you it's recent. So yeah, so let's just move on. Let's turn on back our real-time protection because we need that. Let's go down here, go to security. Okay, now we're good. So let's go to the hamburger and click on discovery. See, this is this week. Let me even click this out and just update. 23K this week. Let's do last 30 days. We already have a total of 324,000 logs. Oh yeah. Let's search for. Let's close that out. Let's search for event ID 5001. I was about to say 5601 again, but no. 5001. Let's see if we can find anything on that. Because we actually just disabled the real-time protection. So as you see, we have one log popped up. On the January 19th, you see the timestamp, you see everything is popping. Let's just go through it a little bit. Agent name, that's me, the host name. Um, event code 5001. It gives you a time when this event was created, which is good. When you are doing doing investigations, you would like to create a timeline of when something started and when it ended. So things like that are quite important. Um, you can see this is what I was looking for, the message. Microsoft Defender antivirus scan. Why doesn't it just show me more? Okay. Microsoft Defender antivirus real-time protection scanning for malware and other potential unwanted software was disabled. This is just a good start because if you see something like this, you know something is up. An employee should not be disabling that. You know what I mean? So let's just leave that for now.